Hello, everybody.
Ma'am, could you please state your name and current mailing address for the record?
Ashley Engel, Procy, whichever you guys have record. Addresses.
Thank you. For the record, Ms. Engel's Procy is appearing via Zoom from the Monroe County Jail. Also present is Monroe County Attorney Rebecca Hicks. Ms. Hicks, can you provide the court some information about Ms. Procy Engel's obligation to pay child support?
Certainly, Your Honor. In this case, there is a current support obligation of $242 per month. The current balance is $6,582.08. It looks like the last payment was received in August of 2023.
I don't know if you got my voicemail on Friday or not, but I did call on Friday, Rebecca, to you. I don't know. I never heard nothing, and then that happened yesterday.
Yeah, I did receive a voicemail. The courts were closed on Thursday and Friday due to the Thanksgiving holiday. And by the time I tried to return your call, it appeared as if you might have already
here
in custody. Yes. I will note for the court, Your Honor, and I'm not sure if she's been arraigned on it yet, but it looks like there is a criminal matter also holding Ms. Engel in the jail. Have you been arraigned by another judge yet this morning?
No, this is the first judge I've been in front of. I've only seen the attorney.
It'll be 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Thank you. Your Honor, that charge does appear to be a felony embezzlement charge according to AS 400. So the friend of the court would not want to waste any jail time regarding ours while she's going to have that to be contending with. This is a Judge Lohmeyer case. What I would propose is that we have no bond on the friend of the court's case and do in a short adjournment back over to Judge Lohmeyer's docket so I can monitor what is happening regarding her felony criminal matter.
All right, Ms. Engel Procy, are you currently employed?
Yes, I am.
By whom?
Yangfang on Dixie Highway.
How long have you been so employed?
This week will be a month.
Have you been paid yet?
Yes, I've not had a full week there yet. I know that much.
Okay. Well, if you've been working for a month, you've been paid. Why didn't you pay any of that toward your child support?
That's part of the reason why I also called Rebecca Hicks. I've only worked like 1 or 2 days a week since I've been there because they've been flexing us out.
Okay. And you've not made a payment in over a year. So have you been unemployed for the past year?
I mean, my kids have received money from me, but you're right, I've not made money on child support through the front of the court.
Well, you're a candidate for jail time in this court's opinion, but it's a Judge Lohmeyer case, so I'll have Judge Lohmeyer decide that. I mean, you're young, able-bodied. There's no reason why. There's a lot of employers in Southeast Michigan that are screwing for employees that get your job today. But
my doctor also had me. I'm sorry. I also have. I also had turned in a note to I think it was one of the referees at one point in time last year that my doctor did take me off work for a long period of time, and I also have one from back in June stating that I was still off of work. And when I finally came back here from Florida, I have to work. I have to. Like no matter what's wrong with me, I have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So I mean, if I can present that letter, that's fine.
Writing a note to someone in front of the court does not reduce your support. You need to file a motion to reduce your support if you're unemployed or you're on disability, Ms. Engel Procy. But in any event, Ms. Hicks, you're recommending just a PR bond for personal bond for Ms. Engel Procy and giving her a date before Judge Lohmeyer?
Yes, Your Honor, on January 8th at 1 p.m.
Judge Lohmeyer available sometime this month?
I could get her in on December 18th at 1 p.m.
The court prefer that.
Okay.
Then
December
later.
18th at 1 p.m.
Right, so Ms. Procy, the court's going to authorize release on this front of the court bench warrant. No bonds required. Well, let me ask you, who do you live with?
I live with a friend. I left an abusive relationship, so I'm currently staying with a friend.
Okay. Do Do you have any savings accounts, bank accounts?
No.
All right, with regard to a follow Ms. Six's recommendation, you're certainly a candidate for jail time in this court's opinion, but we'll let Judge Lohmeyer decide that. You're to appear before Judge Lohmeyer December 18th at 1 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
December 18th, that's 2 weeks from tomorrow, 1 p.m. A copy of an order will be sent over to the jail. One will also be mailed to the address you've referenced.
Okay,
And so you can appear by Zoom to meet with Ms. Hicks on December 18th at 1 p.m. That information will all be set
Okay.
forth in the order. Copy of the order will be provided to you when you leave the county jail if you're able to postpone the criminal charge. Do you have any questions?
no, sir.
Court would strongly recommend that you reach out to family and friends and be prepared to make a payment on or before December 18th. Hopefully you
Yeah.
get your job back. Anything further, Ms. Hicks?
Nothing further on this matter, Your Honor.
All right, and unless you have other questions, Ms. Engel, you can step out.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. You were that charge. Did you get a copy of the bond report in the morning, Ms. Hicks?
I do not, Your Honor.
Yeah, the Ingalls, you know, the embezzlement charge she was sent from her grandmother. Took all her jewelry and emptied out accounts. I mean, that's horrible.
Yeah,
So
I don't
obviously
get
she
the details of it, but I saw it was embezzlement between $1,000 and $20,000, I believe is the charge. So I don't anticipate her being released from the jail before we come back in 2 weeks in front of Judge Lohmeyer, but we'll review it at that time.
She's either, and plus she's gainfully employed for a month at Yang Fish. She either had a drug or alcohol problem. That's just horrible to be still from her grandmother. In any event, I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Sir, could you please state your name and current mailing address for the record?
Kevin Kilgore. Name what? I'm sorry.
Address.
Oh, you guys had me.
For the record, Mr. Kilgore is appearing via Zoom from the Monroe County Jail. Also present is Monroe County in front of the attorney, Rebecca Hicks. Mr. Kilgore, are you being held in jail on any other charges?
No.
Okay, for the court bench warrant, Ms. Hicks, can you provide the court some information about Mr. Kilgore and his support obligation?
Certainly, Your Honor. In this matter, it is an arrears only case. The current balance is $4,098.03. We last received a lump sum payment on August 29th of this year of $475.33. There is no previous finding of contempt in this matter. And it looks like we did just suspend Mr. Kilgore's license last month as a result of this case.
All right, Mr. Kilgore, obviously you were mailed a notice to appear. You didn't appear for that review, and that's why the bench warrant issued. You need to pay attention to things. And you need to get your license straightened out. Right now, your license is suspended.
Yeah. Can I talk real quick? Or
Well,
can I say
just a minute,
something?
you can talk with the Ms. Hicks and to see what needed to get your license restored. But the question the court has for you: are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
With whom?
Tommy Davidson's and son.
Tommy
I do,
Davison.
yes, sir.
What kind of
So
business?
I drive roll-off trucks, CDLA.
So well, you can't drive obviously if your license is suspended.
Yes, sir.
So does that employer have other work for you?
I got money to bond out. I think we got the 1,900. I thought I did my taxes. I was supposed to get 6,000 back. I got a form in the mail from Treasury saying it went to child support. I was under the impression that my child support was paid off. I need, while I'm here, to do a change of address. I just moved last month. The Flat Rock. I'm not positive the address. I've been there so, you know, I just moved. I don't got the address. I got a townhouse for me and my son. Probably why I didn't get the note of the thing in the mail. But I mean, if I knew I still owed money on the child support, I'd have been paying. I was making payments on it as soon as I got my license back. But like I said, I mean, I got 6,000 back in on my taxes, and I got a letter from Treasury saying it went to Monroe County for child support. So I was
You've
on
already said that. You've already
Okay, I'm
said that,
sorry.
Mr. Kilgore.
Okay,
But
I'm
you made a
sorry.
payment, you made a payment in August of this year at $443. You were not aware of that payment?
No, I mean, I was making payments, but then I thought it was paid off.
Okay,
Like I said,
Ms. Six, where did the payment come from? Income withholding order?
No, Your Honor, the payment came from what Mr. Kilgore just stated on the record.
Well, I don't know what
We
led you to believe
received
that you
one
paid
payment.
off.
Your Honor, I can't talk about people's tax information on the record.
Okay,
We received a lump sum payment of $475.33 on August 29th of 2024. We've received a lump sum payment of $3,091 in January of 2024, but there is still a balance of $4,098.03 left on his case.
okay. Do you have any questions, Mr. Kilgore, Ms. Six?
No, not at the moment. I just want to say I
Ms. Six, do you have
apologize.
any questions, Mr. Kilgore?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, what's your recommendation this morning?
Your Honor, that we move forward with a finding of contempt. He's able-bodied and employed and not paying. He just went under an assumption that stuff was paid off without verifying it for himself. We sent him a notice prior to even suspending his license, letting him know we were going to move forward with that. We do that so that they can't reach out and contact us, because that is because he had a bench warrant. Then when that 21-day objection period goes by, a hearing is set with the referee and notice is mailed out with that. Then the referee makes a recommendation to suspend a license with a 21-day notice getting mailed out. And when no objection is received to that, that's when we suspend licenses. This bench warrant has been on lien since April 29th of 2024, after Mr. Kilgore failed to appear at a hearing in April of 2024, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Kilgore, you're being charged this morning with civil contempt of court for failure to pay child support. Upon conviction, you could be ordered to serve up to 45 days in jail. Since there's a distinct possibility of jail, you have the right to an attorney. If you're unable to afford an attorney, the court will appoint an attorney to represent you at public expense. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you own any property of any value?
No.
Automobile, bank accounts?
No, I lost it all when I was here last year.
Do you own the home in which you reside, or do you rent?
I just started renting.
Okay. When were you last paid from Tommy Davison?
2 weeks ago.
How much do you have left of that?
I was under the impression that I had a 1,900 cash bond, and I got people working on that. I should be able to make the 1,900 if that's still available.
Okay. Any objection to 1,900 cash bond, Ms. Hicks?
No, Your Honor.
Would that be able to reinstate my license by chance?
No.
You need to talk. We'll talk about that later this week. So, Mr. Kilgore, the court's going to grant your request for court-appointed attorney. Why don't you give me a cell number in case you postpone? The attorney can reach you on your cell phone.
That'd be great. It would be
Okay. All right. The court's going to schedule us for hearing on Thursday, December 5, 7:15 a.m. Mr. Kilgore, if you and the court will require you post a bond of $1,900. If you post that, it'll apply toward your rearages. It's going to reduce your rearages. It'll benefit you.
absolutely perfect.
And if so, you can appear via Zoom. If you post that bond and get back to work, and when you got a judge, come over and talk to Ms. Hicks and see what you need to do to get lifting this license suspension. If the only issue before this court is how much time you're serving jail. So hopefully you can post that bond, come over as soon as you post that bond, or tomorrow talk with Ms. Hicks about what you can do to get your license straightened out.
All right, I appreciate it, Judge. Just can you guys also please put a note in? I am a full-time dad to a 9-year-old also that I got full custody of.
Well, you should be taking care of your business, Mr. Kilgore. Shame on you for not being there. You got to take care of your business and avoid these bench warrants.
I'm trying, Judge.
Right, do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, the hearing will be on Thursday of this week. We need to get a couple of days, some time, adequate time in which to appoint an attorney. Attorney will reach you by phone. If you're in jail, they'll communicate with you over at the county jail. And it's Thursday, December 5, 11:15 a.m.
I appreciate it.
Okay, make those, hopefully you can post that bond.
All right, sir. You have a good day.
Thank you.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.